This I really wanted to highlight. So this is a quote from George Lucas. "We never see the ghost of Qui-Gon. He's not that accomplished. He's able to retain his personality, but he's not able to become a corporeal ghost, like, you know, like Obi-Wan Kenobi did later." George Lucas. "I cannot show myself. My training was incomplete." Qui-Gon Jinn, The Clone Wars. So thank you, Not My Star Wars, for tweeting this, because I was going to have to go. I'd heard this quote before and I was about to go hunt it down, and then I saw it pop up on, you know, this timeline when I clicked on it. So thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm not following you. Oh, he follows me. Thank you. Or she, whoever you are. I'm following you back now. Thanks for this. You helped me out. I was about to go hunt down this quote and it was literally right there. You're reading my mind. I think we're... I think we probably agree on a lot of stuff based on what I'm seeing in this bio.
Not My Star Wars. If you're still in here, shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Great job on this. This was fantastic work.
Not My Star Wars.
Not My Star Wars.
Shout out to Not My Star Wars.
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 Not My Star Wars. Hell, and please subscribe to Not My Star Wars.
Welcome to Not My Star Wars, where we talk about Disney, Disney Plus, and in this video, Not My Star Wars. About 2 days ago, I reached 100 subscribers. I first and foremost want to say thank you so much to everyone that has been supporting the channel. The channel was created very recently, November 16th, 2019, and my first upload was on December 12th. So literally in 2 months, I now have 30 videos and 100 subscribers. I very much appreciate it. While 100 subscribers may not seem like much to some, any new YouTube creator will tell you that it's a lot. It's your first major milestone, and I want to thank everyone that has supported. I will continue to create content as often as I can, and as unique type of content that I can come up with. I try to stand out and make my channel different from everyone's, and create things that are important to me and that I feel are unique. I hope you guys are enjoying it. There's much more to come.
Use the Force. Let go.
The Force is strong in this one. I have you now. What?
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home. Had enough?
What do you want? I'm busy.
You will each be part of me, and together we will be complete.
It belongs in a
the highest score I've ever seen. He's terrific at that game.
I'm gonna beat this game all the way.
Tonight, I will let loose upon the world my greatest creation. Video Man, the creature from the game. Oh, you're good! You're really good! One last target, and no one will be able to stop me. I can wipe you out of existence. Like this.
Ooh.
Not much time. Hang on, kid. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
This is Rogue 2. Captain Solo, Echo Base. This is Rogue 2. I found them. Repeat, I found them.
Wipe them out. All of them.
Uba. Uba.
Fade in.
This is where the fun begins.
Together, we have achieved a great many things.
Greetings, programs. Welcome to the Not My Star Wars live stream. Not My Star Wars 10K subscriber celebration. Let's talk some Star Wars. What a week it has been, let me tell you. Greetings, programs. This is where the fun begins. Yes, indeed. D, I did see your email. I've just been so busy. I didn't reply, but I did see it. Thank you again for the update. Thank you, Anibal. I appreciate it very much. 10K subscribers, no good content when they find it. Does it best. Thank you so much, D. I appreciate it. I don't know that I'm the best. I never claimed to be the best, but I will argue that I'm the realest Star Wars channel on all of YouTube. That I can argue. But anyways, obviously I'm doing something right. Fade in. Yes, fade in, indeed. Good one. Hello there. Congratulations on the 10K subs. Thank you, Roberto Centeno. You definitely deserve 10K. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do, Ryan. Super appreciate you guys. Listen, you guys did that, not me. You know, obviously I make the videos and, you know, I share the stuff and I fight and I fight and I fight. But at the end of the day, you guys did that. So applaud yourselves. Obviously, I had something to do with it, but you guys make it what it is. So love you guys. It's because of you guys, That's the plain truth. Many, many subs, continued success. Thanks again. That guy says it's always great to see you, brother. I appreciate it. I don't see almost anyone talking about the economics of why Disney is going downhill. That sets you apart. Yeah, well, I try to cover all angles, whatever I see, the stocks, the news, what's going on internally as best as I can see. Obviously, what's going on with the shows and the films and all that. That's my main thing. But if you guys haven't figured it out, my main concern here is protecting George Lucas and the canon. That's always the first thing. And I know a lot of people take it as you hate Star Wars, you hate Disney. No, I defend George Lucas. And because Disney chooses to shit on George Lucas and you, the fans, well, then inherently, I have no choice but to shit on Disney. It's just that simple. I don't want to hate Disney. I hate that I have to be angry with Star Wars. But I'm also not going to sit around and let them destroy what is so important and so loved by so many of us. So, I try to cover all kinds of things the best I can. It's a lot. Just this week has been like, holy shit. You're my favorite Star Wars YouTube channel. Wow, thank you so much. I mean, there's so many. And I'm tiny. I'm nothing, But I appreciate that. There are so many other channels out there. You and other channels like yours have kept myself and many others sane. For this, you deserve multiple thanks, brother. Thank you so much. I hope that I do. I do it for me and I do it for you guys. When you live stream on YouTube, you're like my friend that I can talk to about Star Wars. Well, cool. That's really the idea, because that's a big reason why I do it, is because I don't have anybody around me to talk about Star Wars with. So I love to interact with you guys and talk about things. Absolutely. I don't do this because I hate Star Wars like some nutballs say. It's just crazy. People are really hungry for brutal, honest opinions on topics of concerns these days. If someone seems genuine, they eat it up. Yeah, well, that's one thing I can promise you. I'm as genuine as it gets, I will never, ever lie to you guys. Can I make a mistake? Sure, I'm only human. Do I make many? No. And it's not because I'm special or think I'm great. It's because I'm very careful about what I say, and because behind the scenes, I'm studying and researching non-stop. A lot of times I see a topic and I could make a video, but I spend the entire day researching, back-checking, cross-checking, getting 4 other articles to support it, finding 3 videos to get content for instead of that one clip. So a lot of people, they're like, I'm the first one to put it up. Okay, but did you get the right information? Did you get thorough information? Could you have added 5 other points to it? So just know that I'm not saying I'm the end all and do all, but a lot of videos you guys see, those are impulse guys just trying to put out a video. Me, yeah, I try to be as fast as I can, but I'm also going to be super thorough and gain all of the details and the information of that topic when that video comes out, at least what's available to that point. So when you see my video, that's when you can confidently say, okay, this is what's truly going on, because he took the time. He took all day, sometimes days, to make sure that information is correct. I think you're the only one who acknowledges what is canon and what is not. Well, I think that's the most important part here. It's like I always say, you can paint things however you want, and everybody's worried about it. Oh, look, a lightsaber, a blaster, a Mandalorian helmet. Does that Mandalorian even fit in the timeline of what we're talking about? Does that lightsaber even work properly? Those types of things are what matters. The canon. I don't care if it looks like toothpicks or dirt, as long as it respects and maintains the continuity of the story. That's what matters. Is it important on top of, after you've ensured that, to make it pretty and have cool ships and lightsabers and sound effects? Absolutely. That's what Star Wars is. But at the end of the day, making it look cool means nothing if you're not respecting the story. Someone recently made a comment. I don't know. I can't remember who it was. And it wasn't a negative comment, but he did say, hey, I suggest you should change your name, because a lot of people are going to see it and think negative, and you're going to not get subscribers and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not arguing that at all. I know that. I knew that the day that I made this channel. But that's who I am. That's who I've always been. That's how I've been with bosses, friends, girls. I don't play around. I come at you. I'm exactly who I am. What you see is what you get. Not that I'm bombastic and rude, but what I'm saying is, like, I very clearly state my message. I don't beat around the bush and dick around and no. I'm very straightforward type of guy, type of person. So some people are put off on it. Some people are like, oh, wow, that's awesome. I appreciate that. When you can be straightforward and honest about who and what you are, then some people are going to reject you. It is what it is. But a lot of people are going to embrace you on a much greater level because they know literally where you stand. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Anyways, that person said, you know, you should think about changing your name. And listen, if I made my name more neutral, Star Wars Info, because I've often thought of making it Star Wars Facts, which would put some people off too. But I could make my name much more neutral, and I could never say nothing bad about the Mandalorian, and just play the game and just play like some YouTubers that ride the fence, that don't say it's good, but also don't say, you know what, this is a piece of shit, you know? And my channel will be much larger. But I'm not going to do that, because at the end of the day, that's basically shilling. You're basically playing safe to get subscribers, to get attention, to get Disney / Lucasfilm to be like, oh, he's okay. Maybe we'll send him a package. Maybe we'll give him some tickets. Maybe we'll, you know, and all these channels say, I don't shill, but yet they're showing you their opening packages from Lucasfilm, and they're going to the celebration with VIP passes. So, you know, don't tell me, because is Disney going to send me VIP passes to go there and honestly, objectively comment and report on what's going on? Obviously, they're not. Although that would be the best thing in the world for them to do, ironically. I got rid of my Star Wars shirts after TLJ. I was ashamed of being a Star Wars fan. Also stopped buying all Star Wars merch cold turkey after TLJ. Yeah, I totally understand. I mean, believe me. But, you know, never forget, we have to celebrate the original, real Star Wars, George Lucas. You know, if we totally cut it off, then we're not really doing the franchise any justice either, right? And remember that the trick is, don't buy it from Disney. Buy something on eBay, on Amazon. You know, well, Amazon tends to be new stuff, although they have used sometimes. You know, go to a garage sale. Buy stuff from others that supports that person, and not the direct purchase from Disney. You know what I mean? There's ways, there's auctions and all kinds of stuff to go on that you can find some of this stuff. So buy them third party. I feel like your channel name weeds out the good subscribers from the negative quicker. The name makes a statement quick and concisely. Exactly. Which I guess I didn't really kind of close that thought. I do that on purpose, guys. I know I could have 2, 3, 5 times the subscribers right now, but I'd also have a bunch of airheads that are just going to be complaining. I thought you were this, you were just that, blah, blah, blah. So it's like I said, with women, this works great. I just straight up. Life is too short to be wasting time. I'd rather have 10,000 of you that are for real interested than 100,000 of you, and most of you don't even watch the videos or don't care. Or what's the point? Oh, because my subscriber count looks good. You can make a lot more money, be a lot happier, do a lot more, have a lot more impact with 5 people that are truly dedicated to what you're doing, as opposed to having 5,000 people that are just like, it looks good, but you're not getting anywhere. It doesn't do anything. And that's exactly it. I can't imagine I would ever change this name. If George Lucas bought back Star Wars, said, I'm fixing this shit, deleting it, we're starting over, Star Wars is back, boys, then I probably would make my channel, This Is My Star Wars. But outside of that, I don't imagine that this channel's name will ever change. And again, it's like you said, it just weeds them out. I know, believe me, I know. For anybody out there wondering, I know that I could change my name and just keep quiet about stuff and be much more neutral. But I'm not here to make a bunch of fake friends. I'm not here just to have a big subscriber count. I'm here to tell you the truth, to share the facts, so that you are empowered to have the knowledge for yourself, but also defend yourself or call some idiot out when they're trying to tell you that, you know, this, and this. And it's like, no, that's not what happened. And it's not about that I want you guys to go out and argue with people, but sometimes there's this thing that's been going on for years now where the small minority is so loud and people think, oh my God, see, everybody hates this thing. No, it's like 1,000 people and there's millions of us. But the problem is that too many of us have just been quiet. And it's time, guys, I'm sorry, but you got to start calling shit out. You got to start speaking up. You got to say, no, incorrect, wrong. That's not just a couple of days ago. Some idiot on Facebook is trying to argue with me. You're this, you're that. Guys like you were the ones that harassed Daisy Ridley and Kelly Marie Tran off of social media, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, show us receipts. Oh, you're an idiot. You could just Google it. You just don't want to do the research. You want me to do it for you, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, you made a statement. When you make a statement, the burden of proof lies upon you, not me. You made the statement. Show us the receipts. And he kept going around and around. You're an idiot. You're full of shit, blah, blah, blah. You don't know how to research. Okay. You're the one that made the statement, not me. So finally, he's like, you're so stupid. You don't even know how to search for a credible site. So then he puts up this thing from vulture.com. That in the Vulture article, they're claiming that Kelly Marie was so offended and hurt by fans. Meanwhile, there's a video, guys. I think it's Good Morning America. I'm pretty sure it's Good Morning America. You can go watch that video. And she, out of her own mouth, not some funny quote or what a guy wrote in an article, she, out of her own mouth, says, the fans were great. They showed me tons of support. So you can read your little fake news article, or you can do the research like I do, and you can go see her out of her own mouth, live on camera, saying, no, she wasn't bullied off of social media. Are there some dumbasses out there that attack them? By all means. But to be like, all the fans are stupid and attack them, or the fandom menace, no. False narrative. You're echoing false news. I knew that Not My Star Wars is going to rub people the wrong way, but it also is going to bring in the people that think. People that immediately aren't going to be like, oh, you're just negative. You're going to be thinking, Not My Star Wars. Well, there must be a reason for that. And most likely he must be referring to Disney. So let me open my mind, shut my mouth, and see what I learn. That's the point of Not My Star Wars, is to give you information, to show you what's really going on. Not because I'm opinionated about it, but because I take the time to research the shit. So anyways, yes, it is bold, it is risky, and that is why I did it. I'm not a flamboyant person. I'm not someone that's, look at me, look at me. But I am someone that very much, what you see is what you get. What do you mean with Not My Star Wars? Like the sequels and stuff, or like false informations? Both. It's very simple. I stand for one thing. Canon. Canon is George Lucas. Anything that contradicts that canon, which is canon can be translated to history, it can be translated to continuity. Anything that contradicts that is not my Star Wars. Because that, therefore, it is violating, hurting, breaking Star Wars. Disney chose to do that shit, not me. I didn't tell them to do that. None of us told them to do that. None of us told them we don't care about the EU, or that, you can just make Boba Fett not a Mandalorian, or you can, on every episode of a show, contradict yourself, or that a novel can contradict the movie that contradicts the TV show that contradicts this other TV show. Disney chose that mess, not us. So Not My Star Wars is anything that violates, corrupts, damages, conflicts with canon. Ultimately, George Lucas's story. Disney has chosen on every last piece of the content. Rebels, Resistance, Mandalorian, Clone Wars, all of it, the sequel trilogy, it all contradicts itself. Never mind the most important part, it contradicts canon. That's what Not My Star Wars is. So anything that's false information, absolutely, which is part of that, but also the sequels and all their stuff contradicts canon. That is Not My Star Wars. My Star Wars is George Lucas, the creator. He is the God. Not that I look at him as a God. I'm just saying in Star Wars, he's God. He's the creator. You don't have an option of contradicting him. By you contradicting him, you are contradicting yourself and destroying your own credibility. That's like, and I've made this kind of example before. That's like you saying, well, I don't like that grass is green and stands up this way. I say that it's pink and it stands this way. Nobody gives a fuck what you think or want. The fact is that it's green and it stands this way. And you thinking that you're smarter or better than God just makes you look pretty damn stupid. Disney. That's what Not My Star Wars is. By the way, it's not an ego thing. It's not me, my Star Wars. It's for all of us. It's for every real Star Wars fan to have that saying, to have a community, to be able to shake their head and be like, dude, I know a guy that knows his shit, showed me the proof, and even showed me the source of where the proof comes from. Therefore, that's not my Star Wars either. I could have made it not our Star Wars, I suppose, but that's what Not My Star Wars is. It's not because I don't do opinions here, I don't do theories here. It's not, I don't like it, so it's not Star Wars. No, it's that it breaks or damages Star Wars, George Lucas. Therefore, it's not Star Wars. It's that simple. When Disney announced Legends or whatever it's called, that was it for me. Yeah. I don't even know why they did that. Well, I know why they did it. They did it to diminish it, to be like, oh, well, that's just a legend. That's not the real story. You see? What's a legend? It's a myth. It's a story. It's a fantasy. It's not real canon, which the EU was never technically canon, and close enough. So by calling it Legends, they put a name on it so that, see, we're calling it legendary. It's Legends. But we know better, Disney. What you did is you diminished it to a fable, to something that's not real Star Wars. It's fantasy Star Wars. That's what you were doing. You thought you were slick, but sorry, Not My Star Wars is here. What's that, princess? You have a message for everyone? Well, I'll be happy to share it. What's going on? Congratulations on hitting 10K. I've been busy streaming myself, and it's great to see the 10K mark for your channel name, by your channel name. Thank you so much, Raven. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's awesome. I don't get too much into if it's 10K or a million or whatever, you know. Of course, we care as creators, you know, this is what we do. But I'm just glad that it's growing, that it's doing well, that people are enjoying the stuff. So, but definitely appreciate it. November 12th. 2019, Disney Plus and The Mandalorian premiered, and that's where I snapped and was like, fuck that, I'm making videos, I'm done being quiet about Disney Star Wars. That's the short version. You can write articles and do podcasts and stuff like that, but I think the most impactful thing you can do is videos. Yeah, I kind of got sick of this Disney crap, and I have a lot of Star Wars knowledge, so I said, screw it, I'm going to make videos about it. I care about Star Wars, I want to help remind people about what it was. And so I started making videos. Disney created Not My Star Wars, not me.
I'm standing here in pieces, and you're having delusions of grandeur. You did it!
Everybody go and subscribe to our friend Not My Star Wars. He's been calling all this for a couple years now. So yeah, and he's right.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. May the Force be with you.
Impressive. Most impressive.